An unprecedented incident has happened in the Sahel. US has never been kicked out of the region ever, but it has finally happened. We will tell you all about it, but before that, if you're a fan of non-corporate funded free news and analysis, you've landed on the right YouTube channel. Okay, let's begin. The National Council for the Safeguard of the Homeland, or CNSP, in Niger terminated its security cooperation with the United States on March 16 following concerns raised by a US delegation about Niger's ties with Russia and Iran and allegations of undiplomatic behavior and condescension. This move came after a coup in July 2023 installed General Abdurrahmane Tichiani's military government, worsening US-Niger relations. The end of military ties is a strategic blow to the US, which has relied on Niger as a pivotal state for Sahel operations, highlighted by the $100 million Nigerian Airbase 201. The US's belated designation of the coup as such constrained security collaboration and counter-terrorism initiatives, accelerating Niger's shift towards Russia. This incident is unprecedented in the Sahel, where military coups have previously led to severed ties with France but never the US. The failure of the US to respect Niger's sovereignty in choosing its partners reflects broader issues of Western paternalism. The stance has damaged relations with Sahel countries and underscores the need for the West to adopt a more respectful, reciprocal approach. Western strategies have often been perceived as paternalistic, contributing to Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso distancing themselves from France, partly due to the ineffectiveness of operations like France's Operation Barkhane in combating regional threats. The term Francafrique represents France's historical control over African nations through economic, military, and political means, reflecting a broader Western tendency to coerce rather than genuinely partner with weaker states. This approach contributed to the rise of non-alignment movement, which is gaining relevance again amid contemporary global tensions. Recent shifts in rhetoric from the US and France, acknowledging past paternalism towards Africa and promising a new era of listening, reciprocity, and respect, signal an intent to move beyond unequal partnerships. The Biden administration and French President Macron have both outlined strategies for more balanced and respectful relations with African countries, seeking to address the exploitative history symbolized by Francafrique. However, the persistence of paternalistic attitudes, despite these promises, points to deep-rooted structural and cultural challenges, including racism, xenophobia, and anti-migrant sentiments that continue to shape Western foreign policy in Africa. Both France and the US face the task of transforming their relationship with African nations into genuine, respectful partnerships, a complex endeavor hindered by historical inertia and current geopolitical and socio-political dynamics. Yet the transition from paternalism to mutual respect faces challenges, particularly the gap between promising rhetoric and tangible action. Western declarations of reciprocity have often fallen short of real change in dealings with African states amid ongoing anti-Western sentiment and the failures of initiatives like Operation Barkhane. Niger's break with the US highlights tensions over sovereignty and partnership choice, especially after warnings against Niger's relations with Russia. The US delegation's procedural missteps and perceived condescension exacerbated these issues, reflecting broader accusations of Western paternalism. This episode underscores strategic challenges for Western influence in the Sahel amid competition from China and Russia, with Russia's campaigns and the Wagner Group's activities making notable efforts to sway African sentiments. Anti-French feelings fueled by historical grievances and external influences underscore the complexity of Western engagement in Africa. Despite a reported decrease in political violence in Niger, the US kept maintaining that the future stability of the region remains uncertain without US cooperation. With Russia stepping in to fill the void left by the US, the country can look forward to more peaceful times. The failure of military-centric strategies to tackle the root cause of Sahel's instability points to the necessity of addressing governance, poverty, and local grievances. While the US has contributed humanitarian aid, the challenges remain daunting. The geopolitical rivalry in the Sahel offers African nations more security partnership options, demanding a shift from Western nations towards more respectful and mutually beneficial approaches to maintain their strategic interests in an increasingly multipolar world. Western nations were doing the same thing with Western Balkans, and the same thing happened there as well. Watch this video to know more.